Hello LGs, ladies and gents, this is the lady. I am coming to talk to you guys about when to take it off. Okay. This video is about taking it off, taking off your wigs, taking off your extensions, when to take out your weave. And so I wanted to make this because I know that there are a lot of people out there who feel that we can just wear this indefinitely for months and months, and it won't impact our skin, it won't impact our natural crown of glory underneath it or anything of that nature, and that is just not true. Guys, so yes, I love my wigs. You guys know I am a hair lover, and my wigs are a hair replacement system for me since I lost my hair due to stress, due to alopecia, due to the braids and the perms and the chemicals and all of that kind of stuff that we women do to our hair. To get that look, whatever that look is for you. So no, it is not just black women, but all women do crazy things to our hair, to ourselves, to make ourselves, we do to ourselves to obtain this beauty that we chase. And hair is just one of those things that we do. We wear wigs, we wear weaves, extensions, clip-ins, whatever it is that will enhance our own natural hair, or we'll wear wigs as protective styles. The problem is sometimes we don't know when to take it off. And so this is what this video is about. For me, wearing a wig or a weave on, but for weaves and wigs, I do know about that because those are the things that I used to wear when I had hair. And of course, I'm still wearing my wigs now that I don't have, or I shave off the hair that I do have. And as far as weaves are concerned, this is very important for those of you who have hair and you're trying to use your weave or your wig as a protective style. 3 to 4 weeks is the maximum that you should leave your hair in a weave. I know that they say you can go months with that style, but it is not good for your hair underneath for you to go 2 to 3 months with your hair not being combed out, brushed out, untangled, and all of that, washed and conditioned, treated, and all of that. After that, you need to be taking it down and giving it the proper treatment. Get some oil in it, get some moisturizer in it, get it trimmed, do what you need to do to maintain that beautiful head of hair that you have underneath your weave or your wig. Okay, my suggestion would be to go 3 weeks and then a whole week without it. Now during that whole week you still have to work, I know, right? So if you have to work and you're worried about going to work without your wig on or your weave in, get a synthetic wig, something very natural, something very close to what your hair looks like with the weave. Okay, if you're trying to maintain a certain look, or just get a unit that it mimics your own natural crown of glory, whatever that may be. You may be a natural, you may be someone who has perm in your hair, or you colored it or whatever, but find a very close matching synthetic wig, something that you can put on daily and take off daily. The important thing is you're taking it off, and that way you can get the air and the treatment and the maintenance that you need for your own crown of glory. If you're adhering down a wig, a full lace wig or a glueless cap wig or whatever wig you made yourself, okay, if you're gluing it down or taping it down, my suggestion would be to only wear that wig for a week to 2 weeks. All right, for me, because I have no hair underneath my units, I go weeks. I go maybe a week with my unit adhered down, because even though I have my head shaven with my depilatory cream, I use depilatory shaveless cream to get rid of the unwanted hair underneath my unit. That can last anywhere from a week to 2 weeks for me. And then after that time, after a week to 2 weeks, I start to feel little stubbles coming back, growing back. When I feel that, if I have my unit taped down or adhered down with my liquid wig glue, that irritates that growth. That growth that's pushing out of your scalp and is hitting a barrier, and that barrier is that tape or the liquid adhesive, and that can cause me anyway to have a tingling sensation underneath my unit. When I feel that, once I feel that, I know, okay, it's time for me to remove the unit and take care of that new growth, and by either using my depilatory cream to get rid of the new growth, or just letting the wig stay off my head for a week and let my hair grow. Okay, just because I do have alopecia and hair loss, not all of my hair is lost, and so that part of my hair that's trying to grow back, I need to let it do what it's going to do, and that is let it grow out without having any barrier or something to keep it from, growing back into my scalp. That's how you get ingrown hairs and the bumps, because something is blocking your hair from coming out of your head like it's supposed to do, and that could be your wig. And you can start getting sores in your head and all of that kind of stuff, and that is not a good sign. That is not a good look, and it's definitely not a good feeling. Wearing a weave or a wig, the best thing to do is the 3-to-1 ratio, 3 weeks on, 1 week off. There are other things that we can incorporate into our beauty regimen, like scarves. We can have a beautiful head scarf that we can wear. We can wear beautiful hats. Now that the season has changed, the season is changing and is getting cooler, we can wear beautiful, scarves and hats to camouflage the fact that we don't have our weave in or our wig on. Okay. That's the best way to give your hair a break from being smothered underneath the wigs and the weaves for 3 and 4 weeks at a time. And I know installing wigs and weaves can be expensive, and you're trying to stretch that dollar and make the unit, make that application last a long time, but it's damaging your hair underneath it. And in the end, it's not worth it. So I wanted to come in and talk to you guys about taking it off, when is a good time. This is what I found that works and keeps your hair healthy. Your hair continues to grow when you have that wig and that weave in, okay? And our hair grows in curls, okay? So if your hair is already cornrowed underneath the unit, which most people do, they cornrow or braid their hair to put the weave in or the wig on, that is causing the new growth to come in and start tangling with the braiding, okay? And what's going to happen is after 6 weeks to 8 weeks, you're going to have a hot mess on your hands by the time you take the unit off. Your hair is going to be so matted and so tangled that no amount of conditioner or detangler is going to work, and you're going to end up cutting it off, okay? And we're trying to avoid that. You're trying to grow your hair and you're trying to make it stronger. And by not taking proper maintenance on your hair when you're wearing a weave or a wig, that's doing just the opposite, okay? It's not a protective style anymore. It's actually damaging your hair. So 3 weeks, 1 week, all right? 3 weeks on, 1 week off. If you can stretch it to 4 weeks, that's 4 weeks, and then that 5th week, give it a break. I know there are some other nationalities and ethnic groups that think going 3 to 4 weeks without proper maintaining your hair or washing your hair is gross, but they don't know our hair. Our hair does not secrete, does not ooze out oil. We have to add oil, moisturizer to our hair. Our hair is naturally dry. That's why it's important to take the units off and the weaves off so that we can add moisture to our hair, because the more we're washing the hair, the weaves and the wigs that's on our head, that water and that shampoo and conditioner is getting into our braids and it's drying our hair out. And we have to take it out after 3 weeks. We have to take that out so that we can properly clean our hair and put oil and moisturizer in our hair. Other ethnic groups, their body generates oil, okay, into their hair, which is why they have to wash their hair on a daily basis or every other day, okay, because their hair gets oily, and oil of course attracts dirt and grime, and then it gets smelly and all of that. We are blessed that we don't have that problem. Okay. The less we do to our hair, the better. So that's what I wanted to come in and talk to you guys about, when to take it off. My suggestion would be 3 weeks, no longer than 4, and then after that a week without, and I guarantee you you'll have beautiful, healthy, long, luscious locks in no time. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments that you would like to make, then of course leave them below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I hope this was helpful, and if you like the video, of course thumb it up, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, so this is the lady signing off for now. Be blessed and a blessing, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye bye.